Barbie's been snubbed. That's what I've been saying. That's what everyone's been saying about it. Loads of people. Barbie's been snubbed. No, it has not been snubbed at the Oscars. For goodness sake. Anyone that legitimately believes Margot Robbie's performance as Barbie is Oscar worthy, you're an utter pleb. But it is funny watching the meltdowns. It's very, very funny. So let's take a look, shall we? Mainstream media outlets are melting down over Barbie snub. Apparently she should have been nominated for Best Actress. And also Best Director as well. Also, I do think Ryan Gosling shouldn't have been nominated for a supporting actor because he was the male lead in the role, in the movie. It doesn't make any sense. But still, like I said, it is funny to look at it all because this is all heavy nonsense. It would appear that, you know, Ryan Gosling was Knuff and Margot Robbie was not. Anyway, so a bunch of mainstream media outlets have been going on a very painful tirade. Pitiful, yes. Predictable, yes. But painful because it's just stupidity. Because, of course, the Oscars have apparently snubbed Barbie in Best Director and Best Actress categories. So, what's the funniest stuff about it all? Well, let's take a look, shall we? The Los Angeles Times, Glenn Whipp decries No, Not Again. 4 years after being overlooked for her work behind the camera for Little Women, the Academy's Directors Branch again slighted Gerwig, this time for Barbie. You'd think making a movie that grossed more than $1.4 billion in the box office, earned ecstatic reviews and launched 1,000 think pieces would have merited a nomination. Where was Super Mario Bros. Nomination then? If merely money dictates being nominated, I mean Mario should have got it. That had rave reviews. That should have got a nomination. But it didn't. People magazine, Benjamin Van Hoos. Van Hoos? Van Hoos? Greta Gerwig. Sorry. Greta Gerwig was left out of the Best Director category, while star Margot Robbie was absent from the Best Actress category. Despite helming the #1 movie of the year at the box office, Gerwig, 40, was not recognised. What is her age? Why is her age relevant? What are you talking about? Anyway, Gerwig, who's 40 apparently, was not recognised in the directing category. Yeah, because again, money doesn't equal quality. Detroit Free Press, Julian Hines, lamented that Barbie did not get as many nominations as Christopher Nolan's critically praised Oppenheimer, which landed 13 nominations. I thought it was 14. Declaring Oppenheimer leads the overall tally with 13 nods, followed by Poor Things with 11 and Killers of the Flower Moon with 10. But Oscars blew its chance to relive the 2023 face-off that had us all excited about movies again by giving Barbie only 8 nominations. Barbenheimer at least deserved a nominations tie. So because a meme was started, you genuinely believe they should get nominated for the same things? What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid people? And bearing in mind, all these people crying on behalf of Margot Robbie, she doesn't care. She doesn't want to come back for a sequel. She produced this one. She was influential in this getting made. She's laughing all the way to the bank with that $1.4 billion. Not all of it, obviously. But I mean, the payday that she would have made from this is unbelievable. So she doesn't care. She does not give a toss. While Barbie is competing for Best Picture, the woman who embodied her, Margot Robbie, and the woman who led her, Greta Gerwig, are somehow missing from the actress and directing categories. Clearly the next Mattel edition of the doll needs to be Oscar voter Barbie. Oh, cry me a river. What I like about this, though, is that they failed to note that because it is, you know, it's been nominated for Best Picture, Margot Robbie would win that Oscar. And so would Greta Gerwig in that regard. NBC News' Deja Tolentino decried Margot Robbie not getting a nomination for Best Actress when her co-star Ryan Gosling was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and Gerwig as well being left out, and said, Barbie took over the world last year, but Margot Robbie was locked out of the... Yeah, that's right. It was a conspiracy theory. Was locked out of the Best Actress race, and Greta Gerwig did not make the cut in the Best Director category. Margot Robbie was snubbed for her titular role in Barbie when the 96th Academy Award nominees were announced Tuesday morning. Really? You actually genuinely believe she deserves a nomination for Best Actor? Really? Really? Holy shit, the bar is low for some of these people. Barbie director Greta Gerwig was also shut out of the Best Director category. The film scored 8 nods total, including Best Picture and Supporting Actress. So? But many called out Academy voters online. What, other actors? Noting that the irony that Ryan Gosling was nominated in the Best Supporting Actor category, even though he's just Ken, she added. Though reporting on the reactions that the news outlet got on social media, also seemingly suggesting that the actor was not deserving of the nomination because he wasn't playing the titular character, even though he was just Ken. Bizarre. These people are idiots. Script News says Barbie was the #1 box office hit of 2023, yet the film's director is not among the 5 considered for Best Director. Gerwig's rebuff was notable as she became the first woman to direct a film that collected over $1 billion at the box office. Yeah, money doesn't equal quality. The patriarchy is riding high for the 2024 Oscars, but not Charles Melton or the Boys of Saltburn. Right. There were several major shutouts, most notably for Greta Gerwig, who, despite directing the year's... Why do they keep going back to that? That's all they've got, isn't it? It was the year's biggest movie. No nominations, though Barbie itself received a whopping 8 nominations in total. The irony isn't lost on any woman paying attention. Barely any women pay attention to the Oscars, and barely any men do. No one cares about the Oscars anymore. All I care about is how much you cry about it. Despite how egregious these Barbie snubs look, it's maybe not a shock that Gosling was the safest bet when it came to Barbie's Oscar chances. Despite the film's attempts to underscore Ken's unimportance, the movie arguably gave the Drive actor a lot to do while being ripped and hot. Blame it on the power of a fine, goofy man, but also on industry sexism. Or a shit writer who didn't understand what they were writing. I'm going to write this feminist piece, but the most interesting character is the man. Okay. Hollywood Reporter. For many, those impressive showings were overshadowed by the lack of directing and lead actress nominations for Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie, respectively, of Warner Bros. Barbie. Though Gerwig and Robbie are nominated in other categories for writing and producing, and though Barbie did receive 8 nominations, blah blah blah. Basically, they just want the optics of excluding the woman most responsible for a critically acclaimed film that became the biggest blockbuster of 2023 from the directing and lead actress categories are not good. Only in the eyes of morons. Most people don't really care. So there you go. Thought you'd enjoy this just like I did. Leave your thoughts down below. Follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at Mistakes Reviews. Take care. Bye bye now.